Joe Ibokwe raised alarm. Revolution awaits Nigeria if we are not careful. In our today's political discussion, we will be dissecting what Joe Ibokwe said about the French Revolution and why Nigerians must embrace peace. Joe Ibokwe has advised peace-loving Nigerians to embrace oneness, unity, and peace. According to the outspoken APC chieftain, those spreading unverified rumors need to stop now and embrace peace. He reminded Nigerians that the French Revolution started and escalated from rumor. He, however, begged Nigerians to be mindful of what they say at all times. Here is what he said. Rumors started the French Revolution. Fakes can destroy nations if we are not careful, and Nigeria is not an exception, he said. This post has attracted a lot of attentions as many people are reacting to it. The majority is of the view that this is indeed good advice coming from Joe Ibokwe. They called on Nigerians to stop sharing unverified news content. Well, I will tell you that it's a fact anyway. You understand? It's a fact because fake informations, I tell you, causes a lot of destruction. You know, I used to say a lot of things about. I used to say a lot of things about fake information. Fake information, fake information. I used to say it that information is something that you don't joke with. Information is wealth. Information is a tool that you don't overuse, you don't misuse. You understand now? It's something that you value. It's something that you value. With information, you can repair, you can repair, and also you can still destroy. You can mar with information. You understand? That is why we need to be careful with the way we use information. You know, I used to tell people that when you get information concerning anybody or concerning anything, you don't always be in a hurry to conclude. You understand now? Because that information that comes to you may be information that is true and that is not true. You understand? So what you need to do is that very information, yes, collect it with your what? With your left hand, not with your right hand. You know, just accept that information with your left hand. Why accepting it with your left hand? It means that you've not fully accepted it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so just accept it with your left hand. Okay, then you carry out your own personal observations, you know, and investigation using your right hand to do that. Do you understand now? Okay, so while observing and investigating on that information, okay, after doing that, you pick out the needed informations, the one that you feel that are true. You pick them out. The one you feel that are not true, you take them away. You understand? Before you start disseminating or passing it out to the public for hearing. You understand? So you don't pass you don't pass false information to people, and that is why I am so much concerned on information given by Kemi Olunloyo. In fact, I do say a lot of things about that are broadcast. Kemi Olunloyo is a typical example of false information provider. She has caused a lot of commotion in Nigeria with false information. She has caused commotions upon commotions, and all these things I tell you are not helping matters. So what Joe Ibokwe have just said of a truth, yes, it can lead to a revolution in Nigeria. False information can cause revolution in Nigeria. So we need to be very careful. What the revolution that happened in French country, it is very possible that it can still happen here in Nigeria if care is not taken. The one that happened in the French country happened through rumor, through false information. Don't forget, yes, he has a point. So rumor and false information can lead to what? To a revolution. And you know, in Nigeria, we are very good at false information now. If French country can experience revolution through rumor, how much more Nigeria? We have to be very careful. We have to be very, very careful and be mindful, most especially this period. This very period, we have to be careful. Very, very careful. Do you understand? On the other side, you know, Joe Igbokwe himself that have given this information also need to be called to order, because he also is also an architect of false information disseminator. Yes, you know, permit me to recognize him to be that kind of a person. Me, you and I know that Joe Igbokwe is this type. Yes, he's blunt. I know, he's blunt, good and fine, but then it talks too much. It talks too much. For the fact that you are blunt doesn't mean that you start saying everything that your eye sees. Don't forget that you are a political figure, and you are not just a political figure, but you are a world figure. Yes, now as a minister in a state, you are known in the whole world, because everybody will know you as the minister of so and so in the whole world. Minister of water resources, minister of health, minister of agriculture. People will know you in the whole world. So don't forget that you are a figurehead. So as a figurehead, you need to protect your interest, your reputation. You need to protect your name, your family, everything. You need to protect all these things. But Joe Igbokwe is not doing all of that. He doesn't want to know. He talks too much. Any little thing he sees, he talks. Even to the extent that the children of Joe Igbokwe are now exposed to crisis. The children have to raise alarm. The children raise an alarm and say that daddy is exposing us to crisis. They say daddy is exposing us to crisis. The wife have to call him to order too. Still on this matter, yet Joe Igbokwe have refused to listen. So tell me. And if you remember vividly too, that Joe Igbokwe also blast a lot of Nigerians, you know, concludes over matters that doesn't concern him in Nigeria, you know, to the extent that they almost planned his execution. They almost planned Joe Igbokwe's execution now because of his talking. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, you need to see how Joe Igbokwe was jubilating. Joe Igbokwe was one of the first people that celebrated Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. So tell me, that kind of person now, that that anybody cannot come after his family. Oh shit, my dear viewers. See, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things that needs to be taken note of for a revolution not to take place in Nigeria. Even our traditional rulers, they have warned us of this too. See, let me tell you, Nigeria is very close to revolution. Don't you know? They are very, very close to revolution. Just remaining a little thing for it to be declared. If we are not careful, it will happen. For it to happen in French country, it will happen here.